a Generac automatic standby generator from Statesville on Power.
A Generac automatic standby.
That's the news. News Channel 3 was broken into. News Channel 3 is our WMT. 3 News, our CBS affiliate, was hacked go. This is not a joke. This is breaking news. Our local CBS station, Channel 3, was attacked. We've been keeping an eye on this for a while now. This is the third time we've been live on the subject. I was straight to StreamYard to do this because I have time to got the computer set up. We're gonna watch this now. I was on twice earlier for this, but I finally thought, you know what, do the StreamYard. This is a.
Good evening, I'm Andy Dominiani, along with Jessica Hart.
I'll be right back, guys.
And a very atypical broadcast to say the very least.
Oh crap! Mom, I skid myself. I skid myself.
What do you do?
That's right, negotiators.
But I'm
just,
I know. I have to go to my room. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to do something now.
Huh? And he's not in custody and being questioned by police. We have with us today live Jay Shatara. He is the Public Information Officer with Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety, and he's joining us to give us an update. So, Jay, quite the day this afternoon, and you've been here since the very beginning. If you could kind of just tell me, when you got the phone call today, walk us through what happened.
Yeah, so around 2:40, I was told that someone walked in here threatening to have explosives in their backpack. They were in the lobby and saying things to police like they wanted to die. That was when our bomb squad showed up around the same time. Our bomb squad was able to get on the phone with him very swiftly, and they were able to negotiate with him for roughly 90 minutes to maybe 2 hours. It was a pretty long time that we were out here. And they were able to get a peaceful resolution. He walked out, he was apprehended, and luckily no one hurt.
The main thing is, as you mentioned, nobody hurt, including the suspect, no employees. During that negotiation process, do you have any idea what they were saying to him, what he told the negotiator?
Yeah, we know food was involved. We know that they were able to bring him a plate of food. That was one of the negotiation tactics used to kind of bring him out. And other than that, I'm not exactly sure what was said to him. But again, the most important thing was that it was a peaceful resolution and that he was able to come out. We do know that he was locked in the lobby for those roughly 90 minutes. So that was able to make it a little easier for officers to know where he was in the building and then eventually convince him to come out.
Give us more information about the suspect. We've been told he's from Greenville. Do you know anything else?
No, I don't know. We do know it was a mental illness sort of call. We do know that he told police that he did want to die. So that was one of those, flags that was raised where the negotiator was able to try to get him out of the building. We don't know if he's someone yet that we've had previous contact with. From what I know right now, he's not. But that could obviously change in the future.
Did he ever mention why News Channel 3 and why he chose to come here?
As of right now, we do not know why he chose this specific location. We do know that, again, it was mental illness at least in terms of the call. And, it helps that we do know he was locked in that lobby that whole time. We were able to kind of negotiate him out.
Since we've been talking, the crime tape has come down. Is the scene cleared at this point, Jay? Because I know what we're waiting to hear from the chief or from your negotiators is, was this device a fake or was it actually an explosive? And I don't think we have the answer to that yet.
We don't have the answer to that yet. What I can tell you is the latest update as of, I would say, 20 minutes ago is that they were able to find something inside and investigate it further in the mobile bomb unit, but we do not know if this threat was credible just yet.
The mobile bomb unit was that robotic type instrument that kind of rolled in. We saw two, one that was black, one that was larger and white. What was the difference between those two?
Probably just the perimeter of the building. I mean, I don't know that either one does anything different, but the mini silver one that you saw, that was the one that actually had to go in there first before anyone went up there. After we apprehended the suspect, that had to physically pick up the bag and make sure that, when you shake it, nothing else came out of it that was explosive.
And then the canine dog came in and did a clean sweep.
There was a canine dog that went in there, did a sniff. It's bomb trained to sniff for those kinds of things. As far as I know, the canine did not find anything that was.
Thank you so much for all of your time today.
Jay, thank you so much. And we do have some brand new information. The scene is clear. So what was in that backpack, according to Kalamazoo Public Safety? A whole bunch of electronics, a whole bunch of wires, a very suspicious looking device, but it has been determined to be a fake. It was non-explosive, so the all clear has been given. As you can see, while you were talking to Jay, the crime tape was coming down, and our employees are being let back into the building. Now, some almost 3 hours and 15 minutes after this man barged in, claiming to have a bomb on his person. We have just found out through Kalamazoo Public Safety it was not a bomb after all, which is very good news, of course, for all.
Absolutely, nobody hurt here today. Just a big scare for our employees and for the staff. And so we're going to go to a break in just a few minutes. And when we come back, we're going to be interviewing the general manager of News Channel 3, Fred Corbis. We'll be right back.
At the CBS Evening News, we focus on solutions, finding solutions to help people understand what are the right choices to make for you and your family.
It happened right behind me on this Grand Rapids street. Our client was on her way to class when someone cut her off. She called 1-800-CALL-SAM. We fought hard for her and won. That's the Bernstein advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
At Hungry Howie's, you deserve to mix and match the most delicious flavors you've ever had, including our flatbread pizza. Hot, thin, and crispy. Get any 2 items on the mix and match menu, including the flatbread pizza for $6.99 each.
Hungry Howie's. If your house was cold this winter, it's going to be hot this summer. And now's the time to get your home more energy efficient. It's National Insulation Month, and we're celebrating by giving you free install labor. And just in time before you get those big summer electric bills. Spring's booking quickly, so don't wait to insulate. Call now and get free install labor during National Insulation Month.
USA Insulation. Now with Vandenberg Furniture, it's time to bring a touch of craftsmanship to your home. See our unique collection of Amish-made dining, bedroom, and occasional tables. At Vandenberg Furniture, we're committed to reliable delivery and setup. And with our fair pricing, you can enjoy the quality of Amish-made furniture. Visit our showroom today and enhance your home at Vandenberg Furniture, where quality, reliability, and value meet. Vandenberg Furniture on US 131.
What's that, Tyler? I don't want to see on camera.
It happened right behind me. A distracted driver crossed the center line and hit our client's car head on. She called 1-800-CALL-SAM. We fought hard for her and won. That's the Bernstein advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
In high school, you knew I was being bullied. This is like that, right?
Yes, Ryan. My client lost his mother in a routine surgery.
Allison's hospital?
Yes. Pressing a neurodivergent young man to sign an agreement. Whatever you're hiding must be big.
Do not say a single word.
We have fought bullies before. We're just gonna have to do it again.
A new So Help Me Todd tonight after Ghosts on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Hi, good evening. Welcome back. I'm Ian Dominiani. We appreciate your patience with us today on this very unusual day as we cover ourselves, which almost never happens. About 3 hours and 15 minutes ago, a man barging into Channel 3 claiming to have a bomb on him and telling one of our managers he was willing to die. Just moments ago, Kalamazoo Public Safety cleared the scene and assured us that it was not, after all, an explosive, but a backpack full of electronics and suspicious wires. It took a long time to talk him out of the building and then a while to clear the scene. I'm joined now by our general manager, Fred Corbis, who's been with us, all of us employees, as we gather outside and wait for information. He's done a good job organizing this and keeping us safe. Fred, thank you for that.
Yes, it's been quite an eventful day, but the main thing is that everyone was safe, and we're really grateful for that, and that our security measures really did work with the quick response of George Markle and Kirk Van Vogelen, making sure that the station employees were actually in the building in a safely manner so that they could avoid harm's way. So they're really the heroes today, more than anything.
You have a lot on your plate as the general manager of not only this TV station, but others, and you're a very busy man. But at the end of the day, Fred, our safety, your own, is your absolutely chief concern.
Absolutely. I mean, we have to take top priority to make sure that all of our employees are safe at all times. And we practice, routine measurements of safety throughout the building, whether it's, tornado drills or whether it's bomb threats or whether it's just, a fire in the building. So we always have to be continually aware of our surroundings and kind of be ready for the unexpected, which truly today was one of those moments.
Yeah, I don't think I'll complain about training ever again or the webinars we go through as we prepare for the unexpected, because if there was an unlikely place for this to happen, I think a television station, Fred, with 100 cameras everywhere would be it.
Yeah, you never would expect it here, but this is kind of a thing that we're seeing within, churches, synagogues, businesses, schools. And unfortunately, today we were one of those victims that experienced this horrible incident.
So he's a 36-year-old from this area, from the Grand Rapids area, with a documented history of mental illness. And I think there are going to be some stories to be told in the coming days about mental health treatment and the availability of it and the need for it as a result of this and other situations like this. Would you agree?
Yeah, I certainly think that, just in general, we really need to reassess the mental illness that we all have throughout every state in this country, and that we really need to figure out a way to address it so that we can help these individuals, so that these types of incidents don't continue with, what we're currently seeing in our environment out there.
Certainly an eventful day for you as our general manager. And again, we thank you. I think this was the best case scenario in terms of evacuation that was swift and safe.
It absolutely was. Again, we followed the security measures to make sure that we were able to exit people out. And again, I want to thank the law enforcement here in town. They responded quickly, and they really took care of everything and made us all feel comfortable.
Fred Corbis, general manager at WWNT. Thanks so much. We'll be talking to you, I'm sure, later on tonight several times. We do want to thank you for your patience as well. This is a very unique day for us and for you as well, as you're watching us and wondering just what's going on and how we're even producing this. Well, thankful for our engineers for figuring that out and the technology that they have at their disposal. We are not in our own master controller set, as you can see, but producing news via mobile equipment exclusively. So we've got more to tell you. Also, the weather is coming up, along with a look at sports on this Thursday evening, and we'll be right back after this.
Every company chooses their own path. Ours has led us to build lifelong relationships. Here, a handshake still means something, and we welcome home customers as friends. Spring fever has hit Denoyer. Catch it with special incentives on the Silverado 1500, Traverse, and Equinox. All in stock with more arriving daily. Get road trip ready with Deals on Wheels. Purchase a set of 4 tires from select brands by April 30th and score up to $100 in rebates. Denoyer Chevrolet, 80 years of putting you miles ahead.
A wise man once said, "Grief shared is grief diminished." We get to see that's true with every gathering at a life story funeral home. As you share your story with us, we will create a relevant and meaningful one-time event. The Life Story Center is the only space of its kind for families to share stories of lives well lived.
Give me 1 second, guys. Here. Give me 1 second. So it looks like it's over with, guys. I just hope so, but that was bad, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just changing because I'm trying to change right now to some lighter clothes because the shirt I was wearing was dark and hot and heavy. So I'm changing right now to some lighter clothes, but that was. This has been one of the worst years on record. Since 9/11, this has been one of the worst years. This has been one of the worst years on record, but still. First, Ukraine. First, the past 2 years now. Past 2 years have been hell. But still, why attack Channel 3? That's only TV station. There's only 2 TV stations in Kalamazoo. There's 2 stations in Kalamazoo. There's 3 in Grand Rapids. We got attacked. And then there's 1 Battle Creek. Why not attack Battle Creek? Piss off the Ion Network. Don't piss off everyone else. Don't piss off the whole world. Piss off the Ion Network. That's all they should have did, but yeah. Wait a second here, guys. So if you guys are just joining us, the local CBS affiliate, Channel 3, got attacked around 2 o'clock today. I'm not really sure when, but I was flipping, went to Dr. Phil and saw what the... Dr. Phil wasn't on. It was also time for the local news, so I went there. But
we were just given the all clear by the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety that our studio is now safe and that we can return back into the building. Earlier today, a man walked in threatening that he had a bomb and was ultimately in our lobby for several hours as the negotiators were brought in. He peacefully surrendered.
I can't see the camera, guys.
We found out just a few minutes ago, actually at 6 o'clock. It turned out to be a fake, which is good information and gives us all a collective sigh of relief. All of the employees were safe. We were all evacuated very quickly. We've got some very young, talented people working for us, including Katie Surgeon, who's only been in the business a couple of years. and we talked with her about this most unusual day on the job. You're going to be seeing just a few seconds of black and no audio as we endeavor to bring you this broadcast via mobile equipment only. So you'll see that interview here in just a little bit.
So the TV station's having some problems because they're using. I'm surprised they didn't try to use it. Come on, you guys could have used a truck or a van. Well, a truck and a van would be a little hard to come by yet because the keys to the vehicles. It doesn't really matter.
And your position, I'm a digital content.
See, right, it's a van. It's a van.
Wonderful. What was your
Is it a
experience
truck?
today when you were inside the building?
Started out like a normal day. I was at my desk and I was, writing my articles, get everything ready for our social media pages. And then I heard our engineer lead, George. He kind of came downstairs and he just started yelling, "Get out of the building, get out of the building." And so I went into fight or flight mode, essentially. I'm just like, I don't know if this is real, if this is a drill. And so I just grabbed my phone and I just ran out the door. I checked the women's bathroom before I left, though, make sure there was nobody in there.
Were you scared? Were you nervous? What was going through your mind when you had to get out of the building?
I was definitely feeling a little bit of anxiety. I'm already an anxious enough person as it is, but, if somebody starts screaming, "Get out of the building, get out of the building," you just have this internal alarm that's like, this is happening. This is happening.
And knowing what you know now, that this is a possible bomb threat and a man is inside of our building, what's going through your mind?
Honestly, I'm scared. I used to work in news I've worked in news for 2 years now, and at my old station, we never had anything like this happen before. And so I'm just definitely feeling that anxiety, feeling scared, and just I'm lucky to be alive at this point. Because like I said, we don't know if this is a real bomb threat or not, but if it was real, and nobody said anything, I could still be in the building right now. And, it's definitely feeling anxiety.
And you had no encounter with this man, but you did have a strange call.
Now we're back live here at News Channel 3 on Maple Street in Kalamazoo, having gotten the all clear from police. What you're watching now is the robotic SWAT exiting the building. That machinery had been brought in to analyze a backpack that was brought into our lobby by a man at about 2:30 this afternoon. It was determined to be a fake, a bunch of electronics and wires, but nothing explosive. Now, more than 3 hours after the fact, the all clear has been given, and that robotic machine has been brought out and will be packed back up. They have already been in with the K9 to sweep the area, and the hazmat teams have been in and out of the building as well.
Also, the public information officer with KDPS had mentioned that, the robot will come in and actually shake the backpack, unzip it, determine what was inside of it. And what we've been told is they saw electronics, wiring, something that looked suspicious, but in the end was actually a fake. Thank goodness.
A 36-year-old man from Greenville now in the Kalamazoo County Jail as a result of his entrance into our building and a threat to detonate what he described as a bomb, and said he was willing to die. We just heard from one of our employees, Katie Surgeon, who was one of dozens who evacuated very quickly when this happened, just before 2:30 this afternoon. And once again, this situation has been resolved peacefully. The all clear given, and the building no longer surrounded.
That's right. And when all of the employees were evacuated, we've been standing outside for hours now in the hot sun and the heat. We've had a lot of neighbors stop by, checking in on us, dropping off water. This has definitely been a community effort here. So we want to say thank you to all the folks that have reached out to us and asked, hey, is everything okay? As far as the weather is concerned, we would hope that this heat streak would continue. Meteorologist Will Haney is standing by. And
we're going to go to a break, a quick commercial break, and then we'll be joined by Will Haney here with the forecast in just a moment.
Tomorrow morning at 6. It's been 10 years since the tragic Boston Marathon bombing. We hear from one of the survivors. Plus, we break down how parents can help their kids who are falling behind in school. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. on News Channel 3.
Sealy Ford has a new way to buy your next vehicle.
So you guys have seen that was breaking news. Channel 3 was attacked by a fake bomb. That's the reason we're on StreamYard, is because it's a breaking news alert. And, yeah. We will be doing some gaming in a little bit. This has been a breaking news alert. In a little bit, guys, we'll get off this and do something else.
There's a lot to be said
Rain makes grass greener and flowers brighter.
So I'm gonna cut the feed off.
Space clean. And with a little imagination, a rainstorm can be an afternoon's vacation. But only if
So
it
my
stays outside your home.
my plans got screwed.
Rainstorms because of basement water issues. It's time to call the experts. For basement water,
So I'm gonna let you guys go.
everything in it. Call Air's Basement Systems. Because life's better when you don't have to worry every time it rains. Call today.
Thinking about selling your home in today's more challenging market? Well, you don't have to let it sit for weeks or months trying to sell it the traditional way. At 72 sold, you can get a price thousands more than if you sold the traditional way and get it done A to Z.
So let me do one thing real quick. Then that's it. Let me change this back to my favorite color I like using. There we go. So we're done. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.